All right, it's potato time, kids, and it's early. It's too early for full potato Friday, so mashed potato Monday, I guess. That statement is incorrect, and I've been getting that statement for weeks now. Um, the two federal cases against Donald Trump have been dismissed. Uh, he was indicted on 4 felonies by Jack Smith in Washington, D.C. for January 6th, his efforts to overturn the 2020 election. He was indicted on, I think it was around 38, 38 or 40 felony counts in Florida by Jack Smith for the Mar-a-Lago classified documents case. Those two cases have been dismissed. Of the remaining 50 plus felony counts that he was indicted on, he was convicted on 34 of those felony counts. And before any of you MAGA potatoes come into my comments, the jury convicts people in criminal trials. The jury convicts. They are not free of conviction until the judge sentences them. When the jury says you're guilty, you've been convicted of felonies. Conviction takes place with the verdict being read. So he's still convicted on 34 felony counts. He is a convicted felon as we sit here right now on Monday night watching the Browns miss a field goal against a three-pointer against the Denver Broncos. The one case that's kind of in limbo that we don't know anything about yet is the Fulton County, Georgia case, a case that is still pending. Donald Trump is still a criminal defendant in Fulton County, Georgia, of critical importance. So here's what's going to happen. The two federal cases were dismissed without prejudice, meaning they could be brought again at a later date. So Donald Trump, after he is inaugurated, will no doubt become the first president in U.S. history to attempt to pardon himself on multiple felonies. And then that'll probably make its way through the courts. We can find out whether a president is permitted to do that, if that's a proper use of the pardon power. In the Mar-a-Lago case, Trump has two indicted co-conspirators. He will no doubt pardon both of them. In the D.C. case, he has 6 unindicted co-conspirators, all of whom were his lawyers. Donald Trump will no doubt pardon them. He is not permitted to pardon himself in the Manhattan case, where he was convicted on 34 felony counts, because that is a state case. It is not a federal case. The President of the United States has no power to pardon anyone on state charges, nor does he have any power or ability to pardon himself or his 18 indicted co-conspirators in the Fulton County, Georgia case. He can't pardon any of them. So your statement is wrong. Only about 44 of the original 91, well, I think that's down to 88. So about half of the Trump felony charges have been dropped, somewhere in that range. So hope that helps, potato.